Hello, welcome to my channel, The Grape Jelly Library. My name is Flossie and I love to talk about books. Thank you so much for joining me. I always look forward to your visit. Today, we are going to do a July wrap-up. We are going to check in on the status of my reading for the month of July. Will you be impressed? Stay tuned. Hello, how are you? I hope you are doing well. On my lap, I hold a stack of books. This is everything I set out to read in the month of July. How do you think I did? Well, we are going to give you an honest July wrap-up. I don't usually do wrap-ups because I don't like to obligate myself to certain books. I'm a mood reader and I just like to fly by the seat of my pants. Whatever I feel like, I just want to grab that book off the shelf. Maybe you. Maybe you. No, not you. That's how I operate. But I obligated myself to a stack of books for the month of July. And in today's video, we are going to see how I fared out. All right. The first book that I have on my lap is Alexa Martin, Better Than Fiction. I really wanted to read this book in the month of July. I love romance novels in the summertime. I think fun and flirty in the heat is, a little bit romantic, a little bit fun, a little bit whimsical, and puts you in a good mood. So I always opt for a romance novel in the summertime as opposed to any other time of the year. Okay, I didn't touch this book. Didn't even come anywhere near it, not even with a 10-foot pole. Wah, wah, wah. There's always next month. The summer isn't over. Okay, the next novel that I really wanted to read is Swamp Story by Dave Barry, and it looks a lot like this. This book, I am getting all the vibes from. Again, didn't touch it. It's, July's not over. This is the last day of July, July 31st. We are rolling in the deep right now, but I still have time. I'm still holding out hope. But definitely those two books did not get to. All right. The next book that I wanted to read is Saturday Night at the Lakeside Supper Club by J. Ryan Stradle. And it looks like this. Okay. Did I read this? Kind of, sort of, maybe. I am just about halfway through, 50% through this book, and I do believe I will be finishing it by the end of today. Today is actually the official last day of July. So I still have a couple of hours ticking away on my watch, and I truly believe with all my might that I will be finishing this one, so stay tuned for this book review. The next book that I wanted to read is The Screwtape Letters by C.S. Lewis. Looks like this. Did I read this? No, I didn't. There was a lot of birthday parties this month, and I had a lot of decorating and a lot of shopping and planning and prepping to do, and work and the house and the weeds and all of that. So I'm not making excuses, but I got derailed big time this month in July. And I am a little bit mad at myself. I'm a little bit down because of it, because this is not the kind of reader that I am. However, it is the kind of reader I have become in the month of July, at least. And, I'm over myself. I'm not going to beat myself into the ground. We have those kind of months as readers. We get into our little ruts. And I shouldn't say I'm in a rut. I'm not in a rut. I very much do want to read. I look forward to sitting down and reading. My schedule didn't permit it in the month of July. So you know what? I'm rolling with the punches. It is what it is. And here's to a better August. The next book that I really wanted to read is My Murder by Katie Williams. Did I read this? Kind of, maybe. Yeah. No. I started this book. I will not have it finished, but I did start it, and starting it is better than nothing at all. So there's that. The last book that I wanted to read in the month of July is a book on Vietnam. I wanted to participate in Booktube at War. Michael K. Vaughan came up with that, I believe, and that is where you choose any kind of book on war, fiction or nonfiction, and then you read it and then give your thoughts on it. And so I wanted to do something for the American soldiers and read about the Vietnam War. And so I chose a book written by John Ketwig and his life experiences over in Vietnam and what it was like for him, and kind of just appreciate any young soldier at the age of 18. They're just babies, going over there and seeing the things and experiencing the experiences that they are encountering on a daily basis. So I chose And a Hard Rain Fell, and again, that was written by John Ketwig. I chose to read that on my Nook. Did I read that? Yes, I did. Absolutely. Stay tuned for that book review. All right, now we had a derailment, and we actually picked up another book along the lines. I had to do it. I had to do it. Let me tell you the story of it. I called up the bookstore. Boop, 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 boop. Hello. Can you tell me, do you have Peter Benchley's Jaws? And they said, let me check. Why, yes, we do. We do. Okay, can you hold that? I'll come right up for it. So I did. Brought it home, you know, fell in love with the cover. This is what mine looked like. And I am not kidding you. I had that book for like 5 or 7 days tops. 7 days tops. We'll go with that. Then all of a sudden, I do not know what happened to it. It is nowhere to be found in this house. I owned it for 7 days. I spent 21 days trying to hunt it down, and I do not know where I put it. So I gave up. My friend Stephanie from the library happened to text me, and while I had her on the line, I thought, you know what, Steph, do you have Jaws available for loan? And she did. So I said, could you hold it for me? I'll come down tomorrow for it. And then when I got out of work, I went straight down for it. And hello, here I am. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to say a quarter of the way through with this. So I got derailed. Truth be told, I should not have picked this up. But there's just something charming about floating around in your pool on a raft with your feet dangling in the water while the Jaws anthem plays in your head. Do you know the one I'm talking about? I think you do. You know what? It was my first, I haven't even gotten in the pool. I've been so busy. This is actually the first time this season that I actually had a chance to go swimming. And so I thought, you know what? I got to pick this one up. I know I have other books that I need to get to and other books that I need to finish, but you know, I didn't feel like I had a choice. I had to go with this one, and I'm not sorry. All right, so that is my wrap up. I know, not too impressive, right? But on a positive note, it's okay, because tomorrow is another day, and what I did not finish in the month of July, I am sure to start the months of August. Yes, wow, this season is going by super fast. Oh my goodness, before you know it, we're going to be bringing the pumpkins around. Anyways, that's how I did. Comment below. Let me know, how did you do in your month of July? I hope you did better than me, but if you didn't, don't get down on yourself. Like I said, tomorrow is another day. Until my next video, know that I love you. Be well, be good, be reading, and may all your book dreams come true.